Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Hey, we're here, we're queer, we're back, folks.
Boy, are we back in the saddle, and man,
Back in the saddle again.
I'm back.
I got a lot to throw at you, a lot to talk about, but I know you got a saga.
I got a couple I got multiple sagas. This is going to be a classic.
Whoa, hey, don't blow it up there, Taliban.
Well, I don't want to say classic. It's going to suck. It's going to be the worst. I got a new tray. Who dish? I might be a little whistly over here.
Oh, hey.
These trays, they get in there. They're really tight.
Whistle while you work. Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, I just read his whole Wikipedia. I sometimes like to go back in and read the whole thing. Yeah, that was a hell of a situation
Was
down
that
there.
the Skittles?
That was the Skittles
Yeah.
and the hoodie and the George Lopez shot him.
Wow. Joe Zimmerman.
Joe Zimmerman. I saw him this
Comedian.
weekend.
Really? The
yeah,
shooter?
I haven't seen Zimmerman in a long time.
Wow. He's still banging.
There's Robert Zimmerman.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Yes.
From Hibbing, Minnesota.
Ah.
Hibbing, that's a fun name.
Jew from Hibbing.
Yeah.
You don't see that
And the
every
Coen
day.
brothers, Jews from Minnesota.
And Prince.
Not a Jew,
Not
I
a
don't think.
Jew.
I don't believe,
He
but
could-
very
he-
talented.
He's very fluid. That guy could have been Jew, gay, woman, Muslim, who knows?
Absolutely. And by the way, according to Chris Rock, there's no blacks left in Minnesota. He said Prince and Kirby Puckett,
Yeah.
dead and dead.
Well, what about Floyd?
He's also dead. I got bad
he
news
died,
about
huh? I didn't hear about that.
Old Pink Floyd. He's Black Floyd.
Hey.
Now that's a band.
Now that's something.
Black Floyd. It's kind of like heavier,
Yes.
bigger dicks. Pink Floyd with big cocks.
Right. There you go. Another dick in the wall.
Dick Floyd. Quick, come up with a band name.
Bloody Puss.
I like that.
Hey.
Hello, we are Bloody Puss. 2, 3, 4, Bloody Puss, Bloody Puss.
It's that time of the month to be Bloody Puss.
I like Bloody Puss. I'm Saucy Dick.
Bloody Puss, not far off from the Flamin' Lips.
I love Flaming Lips from Oklahoma City. I was just down
Ah.
there in OKC, and they have Flaming Lips Alley. And I was like, that's got to be the band. They must be from here. And
Sure.
they are. And that's a hell of a band, the Flaming Lips.
Oh, I love the lips.
Got to love the lips.
Flaming labia.
Well, let me just get into it because I got a lot here. I got a lot to unpack.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I just throw one thing that I think you'll appreciate? And you're the only person I can tell because I've told 8 people and they didn't care.
I just got to tell you, there's about 150,000 people listening. So you're telling them too.
Oh, all right. Well, I need you to hear it.
Okay, I can't wait.
So I'm on a 3-hour Amtrak.
Sure.
And did I tell you this already? There was a guy with the goddamn video playing.
No.
Did I say this already?
I don't think so.
Shit.
Keep going.
I'm rotting my brain, but it's like 8 people on the train. So you got all the room you want, and a guy sits right in front of me, and he's blaring the phone. Young retard wigger guy, hat sideways, big pants, and he's like playing. Guess what he's playing? Kill Tony.
No kidding. It sounds like Homeless Pimp.
He
Big,
had
big pants, sideways hat.
Yes,
Watch
similar
it Kill
look.
Tony.
This guy was just homeless, no
Okay.
pimp, and he's playing Kill Tony. And so first you want to go, hey, turn that off. Then you want to go, turn that off. I've been on there.
Uh-huh.
You want to let the guy know a little bit. So then it's just playing on a loop. He's got a short playing. Like a
Oh.
YouTube short, so it'll be like, and then I told her bloody puss. And then I told her bloody puss.
My wife does this with TikTok, and I'm like, more than 2, I can't handle. I'm going to
Yes!
smack you across the face and put my
Yes!
shoe in your ass if I hear a third TikTok.
Exactly. It's on a loop now with the timing, and I'm telling the wife, I'm like, bloody puss. Here, I'm like mouthing it now. It's, it's like a hack, where I'm doing the whole act.
She's going to have a bloody puss soon.
That's true. By the time I'm done with it. But yeah, so I can't take it anymore, and it's on the loop now. So I'm like, what is up with this guy? So I lean over. He's out.
Oh,
He's got
boy.
He's got a big, tall White Claw, one of those, the
Oh,
big
jeez.
boys, and he's out with the phone on the lap. And I go, I'm gonna turn it off.
I think you should.
I'm gonna turn that phone off because I've dealt with the telephone enough. I know what I'm doing here. So this guy's got the phone like this. Bloody puss, bloody puss, bloody puss, and
BP.
I go up and I. Now this is risky because I'm right by the dick. The guy's sleeping. I'm over him, you know.
This is risky. You're like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 2, trying to get ooh la la.
Yes, exactly. Ooh la la. So I go, bloody puss. I tap it. I step back. Didn't wake up. The train applauds. I sit down. Best moment of my life.
Wow.
Pregnant wife, Netflix, you name it. Nothing compared to that moment.
You are a hero. I mean, I would have woke him up and said, "Hey, turn your phone off," but you went a step further.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I've been shoplifting for years. I've been fingering for years. I got a slippery finger here, and I just with all the like a butterfly, just tapped it right there, stung like a bee, and got the hell out.
It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. You did it, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm a proud father today.
Appreciate it. The conductor gave me one of these. So it was a great moment, and the guy, he wasn't the wiser. He woke up 9 hours later and watched the rest of Kill Tony.
Yeah, but you're worried that he's going to wake up because, like, you know, the classic thing, whatever's happening, if the noise changes, the person wakes up.
Yes, exactly.
But I picture him doing like a...
Yeah, he had the feather going and everything.
Right.
So, yeah, scary moment, big risk, but took it, and fortune favors the gay. So.
Fortune Themester.
There you
Feemster.
go.
Feemster?
Feemster.
With an F.
Feemster.
FF.
Like Teamster.
I was trying to think of, we were playing a game with my niece and nephew and my buddy, celebrities who have the same first and last initial. And all I could think of was, well, there's Ronald Reagan.
Oh, the actor?
Yeah, I kept thinking of fictional ones. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck,
yeah.
Minnie Mouse, Roger Rabbit.
Sure.
But there's some real other ones. Darren Dalton played for the Phillies.
Oh, wow.
Donnie.
Tommy Toon, Tommy Tierney.
Tommy Toon.
Tommy Tierney? He's a Irish comedian?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. Give that a go. Tommy Tierney?
Taylor
Tiernan.
Tomlinson.
Oh, there
Taylor
you go.
Tomlinson.
That's a double T-tops.
Christopher Columbus.
Ooh.
Chris Columbus, the Home Alone director.
Yes.
Greg Giraldo.
Hey, good one.
Harry and the Hendersons. I don't know.
Yeah, Tommy Tiernan.
Tiernan, there you go.
Harry Houdini.
Hey, Jew from Wisconsin.
Is that right?
Only Jew, and he disappeared.
Houdini was a Jew?
Oh,
He must have changed his name.
Jewdini. Oh, yeah, big Jew.
What was his first name or his real name?
I think it's Harry.
No, but Houdini sounds pretty Italian. There's no way that's a Jewish name.
Yeah,
Must have
I don't
been
know. Give that a go.
Who done it or who
Who
burger? Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
yeah.
Nice pull, Chucky.
All the Kim.
Oh, yeah, all the-
Courtney, Kim.
Yeah, that's right.
Chloe.
Chloe with a K?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they're
Ugh.
okay.
The only reason I know that is because someone made a meme and it said the only KKK that allows blacks.
Ooh,
Hey,
Because
that's
they all
not
fuck
bad.
black guys. Yeah, it's a pretty good meme.
that's good.
Memes are really on fire sometimes.
Barry Bonds.
Hey, there we go.
Eric Wise is Harry Houdini's real name. Weissz.
Ah, German
Oh,
Jew. There
Billy
you
Bean.
go.
Hungarian American.
Bob Balaban.
Hey, I met him one time.
Bob Barker.
Bob
Hey,
Barker.
there we
Now
go.
we're off on a topic.
Now we're cooking.
This is more
Okay.
bonus material. There's going to be LLs. LL Cool J, Leslie Lamb.
Michael McDonald.
Oh.
Yes, and Michael McDowell, who the Clockwork Orange.
Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm.
Yes.
Same M.
Yeah, 2 M's, M&M's.
There we go. Dr. Dre. That's a stretch.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah,
There you go. M and M.
I don't think he's a real doctor.
Is that the name?
Oh,
Marshall
shit.
Mathers,
Whoa.
M and M.
What?
That's crazy. Together. Do people know that?
I never thought of that.
Everyone knows that.
Didn't know
Really?
that. Call in if you knew that. Hello. Gee,
M&M.
that's a wet banana.
Yeah,
My
I'm going
God.
to eat that.
Oh, God, I got ear banana jizz.
All right, I got to get into some of this because
chip
I
crazy.
got 2 classics. I might have to do 1 per episode because if I talk too much, they shoot me.
M&M.
They come to my house and spray paint.
I'm freaking out. We went from Skittles to M&M, by the way. We got all the way around with the
Oh,
candy.
yeah. Boy, that was a long, milky way to go.
John Candy.
We were just talking about him. There's a photo of him as a youngster. He looks exactly like Shane Gillis. It's
Crazy.
Can we plug that in right here?
Shane's a little
Yeah,
fatter.
I'll send it to you right now. Don't even look for it. I'll text it to you.
It's
You're
wild.
making a note. I see.
He's a cool John Candy, a young, hip Candy.
Yeah. Let me send this on over there to you, Chucky boy. There it comes. Chuck, Chippy. I'm trying to think of another.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Schumer. All right, we should probably get off of this.
Yeah.
David Duchovny.
Hey, count it.
There it is. E. Cummings, Eric.
Donnie Darko is fictional.
Oh yeah, a lot of fictional. Well, I think because the kids they like alliteration for the kids.
Yes.
Bugs Bunny,
It's Zippy.
Zippy and Zappy.
Yes,
The
Minnie
Zippy
Mouse.
and Zappy show. By the way, I watched some Sopranos on the plane. Still nothing.
Well,
They only have the first 3 episodes, but I guess the first 3 are boring and gay, and you got to get to season 12
That's
before
how
it
it
gets
goes.
good. But
well, do yourself a favor. I think you'll enjoy the Sopranos doc.
I know I got to watch the doc. That's why I started watching this thing, because the doc I was all excited about.
It's a Gibney, and I'm halfway through, and you don't even have to like the show, but it's all about this guy who really struggled and ate shit in Hollywood, and then nobody wanted Sopranos, so it's fun.
Reminds me of Sylvester Stallone. SS.
Bam, another WAP.
Yeah, there you go.
Where do you get Sly? I never liked Sly.
Because it's in there. SLY.
Well, yeah, but you're mixing and matching.
Yeah, but it's SLY, SLY. Right?
S-L-Y.
You spell his name SLY, isn't it?
SYL. You
Yeah,
switched
you
them.
switch
Still.
it. You switch around
Oh,
the
we can switch now? What are we, transgender?
You can switch if you want.
Well, I didn't know we could switch. It's like Jack and John. How did that get to be? We've done this before.
Narc Mormont.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's kind of fun.
I mean, I enjoy it, but it's not a Sly. I just feel like it's forced.
Steve Spurrier. He's
Okay.
a football coach. All right, we
Okay.
got to stop doing this. My brain is all... Oh, Walt Whitman.
Martin Mull.
Who's that?
Martin Mull. He was a comedian in the 70s.
Oh, I thought that was Syracus's partner. What's his name? Oh, Dominic Mull.
Yeah,
Dom Mull. All right, we got to stop. That's Steven Spielberg.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, all right. You got one, Chuck? You want to add one?
Janet Jackson.
Hey,
Nice,
Joe
nice.
Jackson.
We finally got a lady in there.
Yeah. No, we had the other lady, didn't we? We had, I guess we didn't. Mary. We had Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, I guess that's a lady.
All right, so let me tell you some of these tales, because I got some fucking Bonko, Donko, and Cronko.
Hey, Walter Cronko.
Walter Cronkite, WC. Willie Wilson. All right, so I'm going out to Portland.
Andy Ackerman.
Nice.
He's a director.
Yeah, of Seinfeld. All right, we got to get this out of our heads, because I'm never going to be able to work
I know,
again.
my wheels are turning
I
there,
know,
Fatty.
mine too. Daffy Duck. So here we go. We're focusing.
Focus.
That's it.
Here we go.
Last one. That was it.
That's the one right there. What do you got now? You got one?
Hudson Hawk. All right, Howard Hughes. All right,
Oh,
that's it.
Shit.
We're stopping.
I can't stop.
That's the end of it.
I'm hooked. We got to give that a name, the double name, because people are going to be all over this. We're going to get a list of Schindler.
It'll be good in the comments, though. The comments
That's
will go
true.
crazy. It's going to be fun.
All right.
All right, so
Dustin Diamond. All
There
right,
it is.
okay,
That's
we're
the
done.
last
We're
one.
done. Screech.
forget about it. Forget about
What'd
it.
you say? Oh, I thought you had one.
I said forget about it.
All right.
Bam Margera. No. So
Not even close.
I'm off to Portland, Oregon. But first, I'm flying to Seattle to go see the Walshes. I like to see the kids. I like to see them, yada, yada. So we had to buy a nice ticket in first class. You know, we're doing all right. We're on the back end of the boom. We were just talking about it. Everything's going downhill. We're
Boom's
out.
over.
So we might as well enjoy it while it lasts. I'm about to move to an apartment I can't afford.
Baby boo.
I'm getting shit out. Baby boomer. BB.
Okay.
So I'm getting shit out the bottom of the industry. My money's going down. My tickets are through the floor. I suck.
Ben Bailey.
Can't
All right.
sell out. Great comic.
Funny guy.
So I get these first class tickets. We're going to leave at 7 a.m. First thing in the morning. We got a first light of the moon, sun, whatever. We got to wake up, pull the baby out of the crib at 4 a.m. and head off to the airport, JFK, to fly across the country to Seattle. Sarah and I have tickets 1C and 1D. The first row is nice because you can put the baby down. He's not going to crawl under a seat. It's a game changer having first class with the baby.
That's you. Boy, you guys are like royalty up in the front of the cabin like that.
It's exciting. He's flown a lot of first class, this kid. He's a lucky boy. I'm also diamond, which helps, and he's about to be fucking gold, this kid. This is his 16th flight.
Wow. That's
Under a
crazy.
year. Added a new state, too. We went to Oregon, so he's at like 15 states. It's
Count
wild.
it.
So we got the early flight now on Wednesday. Now on Tuesday, we got one of the craziest days of my life because we're trying to finalize this apartment.
Right. You got a lot of plates jizzing.
Which I've said this before. The apartment I live in now, I bumped into Ed Larson from Murder Fist in the last
Sure.
podcast on my asshole, and I just saw him walking. He goes, "Hey, there's an extra apartment in this thing. You want it?" And I go, "I'd love it." And the landlord goes, "You seem like a nice guy." He spit on his hand, grabbed my dick, and gave me the apartment.
I love the old rub and tug.
Didn't do one check, no credit, no background, no interview, no nothing.
Yes.
Now we're moving to a luxury apartment, which is very exciting, and I want to thank everyone, especially the Patreon people. You're allowing all this to happen. Everyone who buys a ticket, thank you. We're having a glorious life because of you.
Yes.
We're very grateful.
Pablo Picasso. That's it.
So we go there. I should have had that one. That's my big bit. I saw a shirt with Pablo.
Not Italian.
So we go down there, and we're like, all right, flying out tomorrow. Tuesday morning, we get an email from the realtor. Is it realtor or realtor?
I think it's realtor. It's like nuclear.
So we go, hey, they go, hey, we're still missing 10 things from you. And I had to get 15 recommendations, my
Wow.
taxes, all this stuff. They go, we need a notarized thing, this letter,
I
an
hate
affidavit, this thing. Well, these notaries, these fuck-faced notaries, all you have to do is watch someone sign something and stamp it.
Stamp it.
I don't get it. Stamp it. Stamp
Stamp
it.
it.
So we go, okay, how hard can that be? That's fine.
Tramp stamp.
We do all the work. Sarah's printing up an affidavit, filling out this paperwork. We're talking to a lawyer, talking to the tax people. It's fucking nuts to rent an apartment.
Crazy.
So then they go, you need to get this notarized. So I go, no problem. I'm going to go to the gym, get myself a notary. I'll be right back. I work out. I take a steam. We're all set to go. We're all packed. I come back. I go to the one place that has a notary. They go, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. No notary on Tuesday.
No.
No. So I
Three.
go, okay, no problem. I'll go to the other place. He goes, there's one 3 blocks down. I go, great, thank you. I walk 3 blocks down, holding a piece of paper. Go in there. They go, notary comes in at 6 p.m.
Comes in at 6.
6 p.m. I go, all
the
right.
fuck?
Well, that's crazy. I can Google it. There's another one that's out of an apartment. I walk down there, big sign, no notary today, back tomorrow.
What?
I go,
What is this? The Old West?
I go, this is crazy. So I go to UPS. This is like 12 blocks. I walk 12 blocks. No, they don't come in on Tuesdays.
Wow, what a gig.
What are they listening to the podcast? I don't get it.
Yes, they're avoiding you.
Go to the library. You guys got a notary? No. All right. We end up going fucking 10 more blocks all the way to UPS store if you need a notary. We go to UPS. They're closing soon. Finally, they have a notary. So I went to 7 places. It took me an hour.
Wow.
I got about 15,000 steps looking for the fucking notary.
Let's get the word no right in there.
Finally, I get there. I get that done. I come all the way back. We need 2 other things. And then it's, we got to get a fucking, what do you call it? I don't know, some
Guarantor.
bullshit. Yeah, some
there's
crazy
all these
shit.
Ridiculous words.
So we end up, we can't even get it all done. So we got to change the flight. I'm like, fuck this.
What?
Yeah, because we can't get it done in time.
You got 1C, 1D.
So now, instead of doing the morning flight, we book an evening flight, a red eye. We'll take a red eye. Maybe the
right.
baby will sleep, whatever. So I call, I go, hey, well, we got to switch flights. They go, it's going to be an extra $400 because that flight's more expensive.
Okay.
So I go, okay, great. Now it's cost me $400.
For 2 people, that's not crazy, but
Yep.
it's still annoying.
Well, here's why.
3 people.
Sarah got moved from first. They only have 1 first class seat available.
Ugh.
So they go, we got a Comfort Plus, so she can get, like 900 extra for me, but 500 less for her. Whatever the hell it is,
I
it works
see.
out. So it's
I
400.
see.
However it works. So she moves down to Comfort Plus,
Ah.
middle seat.
Come.
So now I have a window first class. She's got a middle Comfort Plus.
Middle. Go.
So now I got to take the baby.
The Middle East.
That's the only way to do it. You can't go, hey, you're in the middle seat, Comfort Plus, and you're taking the baby. I'll be up in first class,
Yeah.
dining and whining and blowing the guy next to me.
Yes.
So I go, okay, I'll take the baby. No sweat. But I got a window, so I can't get up and walk around or move around, which is tricky. So I'm in 2D or whatever. Get in. I say goodbye to her. I love you. Have a good time. Don't worry. It's a red eye. He'll fall asleep. So First, he's squirmy and wormy, and I'm all on my own. He's having a nice time. It's exciting. Happy to have him. Good bonding. He falls asleep, and it's the sleepy time. So he's sound asleep.
That's beautiful because you wonder what's the better position? Middle come, first baby.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's a toss-up.
A middle seat, not as horrible as everybody thinks, honestly.
I just flew to Denver Middle last week, but we'll get into that later.
Well, you got the arms, and it's not that unlike having one person next to you. I mean, you just got one person next to you. Not crazy.
Well, two people.
Well, there's a person next to you over here, but they're minding their business, and you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to get past them.
Oh,
If you want to go to the aisle.
That's
It's
true.
not the middle is not ideal, but I'd rather a middle than a window.
What?
If it's a threesome,
That's crazy.
because now I got to get two people to move.
Yeah, but one's going to get up to pee anyway, so I always just wait for the one, then I nudge the other cum guzzler.
And you double your chances of them both sleeping.
That's true.
Anyways, she's in the middle. I got the baby. He's sound asleep on my lap. Whatever. We're flying. I feel good. I'm in bonding. I feel like I'm doing service, I'm allowing my wife to just have a nice free flight. She's watching film. She's getting work done. You got the baby on you, the warmth. You just feel like I'm a hero.
What a dad.
Holding the baby. Wife's doing her thing. No sweat. I'm watching a film. I'm watching The Sopranos. It stinks.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting there, sound asleep. All of a sudden, I feel a little warm,
Oh, here it comes.
a little heat.
Little R. Kelly.
And I go, well, it's a flight. I got the baby on me, his warmth. I open the vent, get a little cool. Now I feel warmth all over, in the toes.
Ooh, I know where this is going.
And I start going, why am I hot? I'm never hot.
Yeah, you're not hot.
And
Not
I go,
you.
well, I had a stressful day. It was a crazy day, running around, the notary, the thing. I'm flying across the country, got the baby. Bro, you just gotta chill it out a little bit. Maybe I'll meditate. I put in my AirPod. Let me do a little meditation. Now I hear this.
Oh, baby. Here we go. Uh-huh. Little whale sound.
And I go, what's going on here? I had Chipotle in the afternoon, but there's no way Chipotle poisoned me.
No.
You could put fucking dog cum and cat piss,
Fentanyl.
Narcan,
Narcan.
and just have it raw. Just dump cow, E. coli, mad cow in there. I've had
yeah.
so much Chipotle, I'm immune.
Same. It's our vaccine.
Exactly. We are vaccinated.
Yes.
And they would never do me wrong. Because remember when they had the big controversy?
Oh, I went there double.
You and I never stopped. There was no line. It was beautiful.
Yeah, E. coli my ass.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going.
It was E. coli.
We had Chipotle. We had Shake Shack at the airport.
Ah, boy, here we go.
And when I ate that burger, it felt delicious because it was so soft. It was so soft and juicy and a little pink.
Jeez.
And I go, maybe I'm sick. But by the way, I haven't thrown up since the Louis story, November 2015, when I first worked with Louis.
Okay.
So that's a 9-year
Pretty good run.
no puke. And I'm going,
That's a full Seinfeld season. Or-
exactly.
Or episode.
The whole
Series.
yeah. And you know when you feel a little nauseous, you feel it in the throat.
Yes,
a little bit. That
yes,
kind of
throat.
like water, like. And I'm going, I think I'm going to be sick.
Wow.
And by the way, this is the bummer. There was turbulence. And so you don't want to be the guy that's like, I'm seasick.
Yes.
I'm turbulence sick.
Oh, I hate that guy.
You don't want to look like a fucking F word.
Yeah, an amateur.
So the baby's sound asleep. By the way, we're 4 hours into the flight. And so you go, I wanted to make it through the whole flight. Not to mention, you'll find this when you have a baby. When you do, it's all, I did this, so you might as well, you got to do this.
Trade-off.
If I can get through the whole 6-hour flight with the baby, now I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
Yes.
You're changing the next 10 diapers. You got to blow me.
Yes.
You got to put your thumb in my ass while we fuck.
Sure, all easy.
So I'm like, I got to make it through. I can't ditch him. I can't pass him off halfway because then I
No.
lose my full hero daddom.
Of course. You got to get that credit. You got to earn it.
But it's coming, and I can feel it in my asshole, my throat, my stomach, and I go, I'm sick.
Wow.
I text Sarah. I go, luckily I have Wi-Fi. I go, hey, you got to come get the baby. I'm about to throw up. And I'm sitting there. I got nothing. Like, I'm going to have to throw up in his diaper bag or in a diaper or on his tits.
Well, there's a puke bag in the plane?
They don't do that anymore. They have it
What?
up top, I think.
Oh, is that right?
I think it's all just Sky Magazine and condoms in there.
Ah, that helps.
So I'm sitting there, and I text her. I go, and she goes, okay, I'll come up. I go, like now. I'm about to throw up, and I'm sick. So she comes running up to first class, and they're like, "Get out of here! You're not in first class, you bitch!" And I go, "She's my partner."
Oh, wow.
I hand the baby. He's sleeping. And he's like fucking doing this. I go, "Here, take him." And this guy's sound asleep, by the way, because it's 1:00 in the morning.
The neighbor.
The neighbor, he's just a cool bro guy. So I had to step over him. I like step on his balls. He comes. I trip. I'm like tripping into this old lady's tits.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she's like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "Sorry."
I hope you turned Kill Tony off.
I go to the bathroom and I just sit in that toilet. You know that thing is it puke or shit? I don't know.
Whoa, you got the food poi.
I'm food poised all up. So I first I just sit in the toilet and I'm like, I just shit this thing out. It's like it's not diarrhea. It's a full log.
Okay, log is good.
And I feel like that, but it's not coming out. I get a full giant log. And I'm shitting on a plane now in first class, which is awkward.
Wow.
I take a big baby leg of a shit. It comes out, and I'm like, okay, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
I feel a little better. I'm splashing water on my face. Flush that thing down. Luckily, they have the...
Oh, that's lunch.
And I think it just shoots out into the atmosphere, doesn't
I
it?
think so. I think Cleveland gets it right on the kisser.
It does stink there.
It does. Jersey, too.
So I go, okay, I think I might be better. I go back to my seat. I got to step over the guy again. I got shit on my asshole. Sit down. I'm like, okay, I think that better passed.
Well, what's good about you is you don't cry wolf. You're not a bloody puss.
No.
Like, this is rare, so she knows it's real.
Yeah, this is serious business. And I go, I think I'm okay. About an hour past. Oh, I told the flight attendant after I shit. I go, I got to tell you, I think just to let you know, I think I ate something. I'm in a window seat. Do you guys have anything like a bag or something? And she goes, we have the puke bags in the bathroom. So they are in the bathroom. And she goes, I can give you this though. She gives me a sturdy Delta trash bag, like a thick, big trash bag. She goes, might as well take this. And I go, okay. So I fold up and like put it in my pocket like I'm a construction worker or something.
Okay.
So I step back over the guy. Now I just have a big trash bag, and I'm hot. I'm feeling it's percolating. About a half hour passes. I try to just rest my eyes. I wake up, blink. Here it comes.
Whoa, mama.
I got to throw up. I open the trash bag, and it's a full-on. I mean, I haven't puked in 10 years, and you're in a bad puke position because you want to be on your knees and kind of angle it. And I'm going like this.
Wow.
At first class, a red eye.
You're that guy.
Everyone's like this, pulling the sleep mask up and looking.
Oh, wow.
And the turbulence is out of control. So I just look like a big homo dork who
Bloody
can't handle it.
puss.
I'm like, oh, it's too turbulent.
Oh, wow.
And I'm barfing. And I just want to say, I ate a bad burger.
Yes.
I'm Diamond. I fly.
Yes.
I love boats. I love flying. I've went skydiving once.
Hey, wait a minute. Bad Burger and Shake Shack. Doubling up. Sorry. Keep
Count
going.
it. Scotty Scheffler.
Hey, I'll take it.
Pink pussy.
Michael Mann.
Hey.
All right, keep going. Wow.
Peter Parker, another fictional.
Oh, but Walter White.
Chuck just came when I said Peter Parker.
Now you're yakking on the plane, and you got to be yakking with the bumps.
It's all bumpy, and I'm like, and I puke violently. I'm like a big, because I don't know, I got a bad tube. I got to crank it up through the tube, so I'm like, and it's just chunks and bullshit, Shake Shack, Chipotle.
You cunt.
It's semen. It's everything. And the guy's waking up. He's like, I want him to hold my hair back and rub my back. So I'm just barfing, and it's horrible. I get through it. And now, by the way, I have Invisalign. So there's like, it's just collecting puke and spew and shit in there. It's horrible.
Jesus, anal.
They stink. And it's just a bad news bear. So then I sit back down. I'm like, okay. I think I'm good. Now I'm holding a trash bag filled with puke.
Wow.
On a red eye. I'm saying, I get emotional. I'm like, I'm sorry, I failed. I'm sorry you have the baby. He woke up during the exchange. He's crying. And I have all the accoutrements. I got the bottles and the toys and the dildos.
Right.
So I'm like, you got to come back up here and get them. And I'm all white and gay and crying. So then 20 minutes pass. I feel again.
Oh, no, the Shake Shack. The devil is inside you.
Burgers are bad. It's the last burger I'm ever eating again. Never eaten a burger again. So I go up there, get back in the bathroom. Now I got to get in the toilet, and it's just
wow.
fucking just fire, machine gun shit I'm the guy. I'm the guy that gets the shit all over the toilet seat and everywhere.
You always wonder who that guy is. Got shit on the walls, a spray.
That's me. So I'm taking water in my hand, like splashing it off the side of the toilet, trying to clean up my toilet jizz.
Wow, Jack Johnson.
So I'm done. Both Jack Johnson, Jackie Joyner, Kersey.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. So anyways, I have to go back down there. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm sweating through my shirt, just sick. And now I'm doing the thing where I'm like, all right, I'll have food poisoning for 12 to 16 hours. I'm fucked. I'll get through the first show. Hopefully I'll feel better by showtime.
Oh my God.
I got to drive from Seattle to Portland.
Oh, I feel for you, fatty. This is the worst because you don't realize how normal life, how great it is till this shit happens.
Well, it's the old adage, a healthy person wants a million things, a sick person just wants one.
I love it.
So now I throw up a second time in the trash bag.
Yeah.
And it's just awful. So then I tie a knot, and then I feel better. The last half hour of the flight, I feel a little bit better. So I'm like, maybe I got it out. Tie a knot in the bag. The lady was so nice, by the way. She's bringing me ginger ale, the flight attendant, bringing me ginger ales, water. She's like, I have crackers. She's giving me all the shit. I appreciate it. Delta's the best. Tie up in a knot. We land. I feel better. Now I'm feeling a little bit grateful because it's been about 40 minutes since I've puked or shit, and I'm feeling kind of okay. So I'm like, maybe it was just a little bacteria. You know?
You
just
hope.
a little pinch of shit.
Praying to God.
So we finish. I got to tie this bag up. I put it in the side pocket of my backpack.
The bag?
Yeah, because because I'm in the window seat, so I can't get up and throw it away, and I want to have it just in case.
Okay.
So I tie it, tight knot, put it in the side. We land, and there's water bottles everywhere, and I'm just too weak, and I got the diaper bag, my backpack, the toy bag, and I'm leaving, and I say to the flight attendant, thank you so much. I left a bit of a mess back there. I'm sorry. Thank you. She goes, no problem. I hope you feel better. I leave. Now, the way we do it, I take the baby, and Sarah waits for the stroller, because you're going to drop the stroller off at the gate. So someone has to take the baby off, and then someone waits for the stroller. So I take the baby. I'm up playing with them. I'm like, this is great. I feel like I'm okay. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning now. And then Sarah finally comes out. I tell the whole story. That was crazy. I haven't thrown up in 20 years. Boobly boo, bippity bip. And then I go, yeah, I got a trash bag filled with vomit over here. And I go, wait, where is it? It was in this pocket. And she's like, it's not there? And I'm like, no. So then I look around the area and the gate. I'm like, I don't know where it went.
Oh, God.
I'm like, it must have fallen out when I got my bag and my other bag.
Oh, God.
So now I realize, as I was leaving, the puke bag fell out of my backpack. It's somewhere on the plane. And I told the flight attendant, who couldn't have been nicer, I was like, hey, I left a mess back there. I'm sorry. And now she's got to go over there and be like, did this piece of shit puke 3 times in a bag and just leave it?
Oh, of course he did.
So she must think I'm the biggest bag of puke piece of shit ever. But it fell out, Delta.
Oh, my God. Tell the lady.
So I'm sorry. I love you. I would like to eat you out. You're very attractive. Thanks for being so sweet. Anyone that takes care of you when you're sick, you just want to make love to.
The best. And thank God you were in first, because if you were in 38B, they would have kicked you right in the teeth and said, you puke in your own lap, dickless.
Well, it was lucky, too, because it was a red eye, so I think most people were kind of sleeping,
That helps.
and it was just a fucking nightmare. But that's like the worst nightmare is throwing up on a plane with a baby.
Oh, my God. You're right.
But luckily, she took the baby. That was okay. And that's just a warm-up for the big, crazy story.
What? There's more?
Oh, it's a big, crazy one. But I don't want to take up too much time.
Oh, keep going. But first of all, you're a trooper, because this happens to most people. They make it a one-man show. This is their 9/11, and you keep on rolling, baby.
Well, I was filled with gratitude because that was it. I never shit again or puked
really?
again. Yeah, so it was like a little mini. It was one big log of shit. It was a diarrhea and 2 big pukes.
Why would you go to the shack when you got the lounge?
Because we were running a little late and the lounge was further. Our gate was right across from shack, and the lounge is like a 30-minute walk. And sometimes there's a wait at the lounge.
That's true.
So it just felt like, and we were starving. And sometimes the lounge is, it's like a little bit of spinach. It's a little bit of this. It's hard for me, it's hard to really fill up at the lounge. And it was like, burgers are right here. We're here. So,
All right.
but I'm out on Shake Shack. And
I know that shack, too, in JFK. I've walked by it a million times.
Well, how about this? We landed last night, and we were walking right by the Shake Shack. There was a guy throwing up in a trash barrel.
Get the fuck out
I swear to
of
God,
tits.
and I wanted to be like, is this Shake Shack?
You hear that, Shacky? Dan Shackey.
Shaquille O'Neal. No,
Hey!
wait.
Oh, wait.
No.
Why did I get excited about that?
I don't know. Shaq. I was thinking Shaquille, Shaq.
Ah, okay.
Way off.
All right.
Oh, God, that was bad.
Hey, folks. Tuesday's Story is brought to you by Sheath. You know we love Sheath. Sorry, I'm walking around in Vegas during Skankfest and there's some outdoor noise, but it's no secret that we love the underwear. They cradle your balls, they wick away moisture, they make your dick look great, and they make your dad love you. Ah, yes, my dad loves my dick. It's everything you want in a pair of underwear. Sheath has 2 pouches, one for your dong and the other one for your balls. It's a comfort like you've never seen before. It's all I wear. I throw out everything else I own. You guys know that. Everybody's wearing them. They're the best. They look good. They feel good. Can't go wrong. Not only is Sheath a high quality and super comfortable, they're also made by our friend and U.S. Army Sergeant Robert Patton. He's a good egg. Get yourself a pair or 2 and support a good guy who's made a hell of a product. You can't go wrong. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code Tuesdays. You get 20% off your first order. Plus Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com. Promo code Tuesdays. Go to Sheath Underwear. Support the show and support your balls. Hey, folks. Tuesday's Story is brought to you by Helix Mattress. When you're trying to get a good night's sleep, an awesome mattress is key. Luckily, there's Helix. Helix lineup has something for everybody with 20 unique mattresses, including the award-winning Luxe and Premium Elite collections, and Helix Plus for big and tall sleepers, and even the Helix Kids mattress. Oh yeah, they got everything, baby. I like Helix. I got 2 at the house. 2! So, you know I'm into it. I got one on our bed. I've had sex on it. And I got one on the guest room bed. So it's good enough for me. It's good enough for the guests. Come on over. You can sleep on it. Don't smell it, though. Love it. So to figure out which one is best for you, all you have to do is take their online quiz. It takes under 2 minutes and we're sleeping like a baby. Get the Helix, you crazy kids. It's the best in the biz. Whichever mattress you pick, you can't go wrong. Helix even has a 100-night trial, so you can test it on your own home and make sure you love it. Helix is offering a 25% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Whoa! Go to helix.com/Tuesdays. That's helix.com/Tuesdays. There's the best offer. This is the best offer, and you won't last long. So get in there with Helix. Better sleep starts now.
Susan Sarandon.
There
we
you
go.
go.
We pulled that out of that nosedive there.
Nice. Oof. That was bad. So, I mean, do you want to hear this other story?
Yes. Keep going, Fatty. I got just bullshit.
Okay,
this
so
this is a saga.
Well, this was also crazy. So we land. Now we've just flown across the country. We're puking, and you realize what you're made of in these situations with a baby and all this stuff. So we land. Now it's late at night. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I got food poisoning. My father's gay. We land, and we're in Seattle now. And normally I get picked up at Seattle by Derek or Erica, but it's late, so they can't pick us up.
Was it 2 a.m. now?
No, it's like, well, it's 2 a.m. our time, but it's like 11 p.m., I think.
Oh,
11:30 or something like that.
Weird.
So they got to go to bed. And Gig Harbor is like an hour south. So renting a car for the first time in Seattle ever, I'm usually getting picked up. So that's one of these shuttle things. You got to run the baby to the shuttle, pick up your luggage. It's a whole rigmarole. It's fucking, you got to go get the luggage, get on the shuttle, take the shuttle, go to the fucking thing. We get there. It's late at night. Avis is my reservation. It was the only one that's open late at night. There's 40 people in line. The line, I swear to God.
At that hour.
At that hour, it is one person working. So I'm like, this is going to be an hour.
What are we doing with our lives?
The baby's awake now. So I came out. I felt really good about this. I look up Gig Harbor, where we're staying, go to Enterprise. They have an Enterprise in Gig Harbor.
Okay.
So I go, why don't I cancel my Avis, take a lift to Gig Harbor, pick up the car there tomorrow?
That's a big lift.
So it's a big lift, but the rental car from Gig Harbor, $250 cheaper than the Seattle airport.
Oh. Ah.
So I cancel this reservation, get $450 back, make a $200 reservation, book a $100 lift.
Whoa!
Save money. So
That's
now
lunch.
I'm this guy. I'm in line. Everyone's furious, going, "This is crazy. Can you believe this one person?" I go, "Hey, everyone move up one spot. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lift." But the lift doesn't pick you up at the fucking the shuttle
I
thing.
had this in L.A.
So I'm like, I don't want to get back on the shuttle. So I call the Lyft driver. He's like, scuba doo 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 doo. And I go, "Hey, can you pick me up at the rental car?" And he's like, "Rental car shuttle." Blah, blah, blah. And I go, "I'm over here."
Hey.
So I had to send him the thumbnail or whatever you call it, the thumbtack,
The pin.
the pin of where I am.
Yes.
He couldn't have been nicer. It took him a half hour to find me. I'm waving him down. I'm saying, "Please, thank you." I got to get in the front seat. I go, "How's your night?" He says, "Scuba doo 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 doo." And I'm not trying to be offensive. He just didn't speak the language all that well.
Sure. Was he eating a cat?
Sweetest boy. Oh, yeah, he had a bag of ducks coming out of the trunk. They're eating our pets. It sounded so similar to that. Our pets' heads are falling off.
He really did. That was a meme as well.
She never made the fries. What a bag of shit. So we get in the car. We head south. We finally get there. I feel like $1 million. I take one more shit, go to bed. We head down to Portland.
Ooh, what's that, about 3 hours?
About 3 hours. 2.5-ish.
Okay.
So we go down there. We meet Matt Wayne down there. Now I got
Hey.
my whole crew: Matt Wayne, Derek, Erica, Joey, Brooke, Sarah, the baby. It's a whole family down there.
Wayne's World.
And then we got a whole floor. We stayed at the Dossier Hotel, which is a beauty. They put us up at this nice hotel. I got an extra room for the Walshes, and so I could nap. So I got the baby.
You earned it, Fatty.
So we had 3 rooms on the 19th floor. Beautiful city. Could use a little scrubbing.
I would say so. The gutter punks galore. My God. Dude, do heroin in your own place. Why don't we do it outside of Voodoo Donuts, you queef?
Portland is tough. It's mind-blowing to me that Seattle and Portland, they got together, they voted. They said, should we let people shoot heroin in the street? And they went, yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Give them a couple tents while you're at it. REI is having a great time.
I mean, what was going on? They were like, yeah, definitely.
Well, it worked in Portugal or something, so people go, hey, it worked over there. Let's do it.
It's really off-putting. You're like, I got a family. We're walking around. There's just people shooting heroin into their dick holes.
It's wild. I will say, I walked through it all with the wife, and I wasn't nervous. The Portland druggies are a lot calmer.
Well, there's a lot of smash and grab, though. The windshields are all smashed out. It's not
Okay.
good.
It's not good.
We
No
need
bueno.
we need some help down there. But anyways,
It's a big old broom. Just release like some wolves or something in there. Let them figure it out.
well, I think you just gotta get some state-run institutions where they put the pill on your tongue and go, there you go.
Sure.
And also make it not legal to shoot heroin on the sidewalk.
It's a wacky system.
It's goofballs. It's goof troops. What are you going to do? So anyways, we go to Portland. Great weekend. One of the best clubs ever,
Helium?
I think. Portland Helium.
It's a great one.
Just great crowds. Great town.
Yes, lunch.
Friday early show.
Uh-oh.
7:30. Packed out. Sold out. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody.
Wait, what day did you land? Sorry. You landed at 11
Landed
o'clock?
Wednesday night,
Wednesday
Thursday
night.
morning.
Got
And then Thursday morning, I had breakfast in Seattle or Gig Harbor and then drove down to Portland.
Got it.
And the Walshes came down Saturday. It was a beautiful hang. Friday, early show. Sold out. And you know, the late show, Friday late, legendary, gets wild, gets drunk.
Sure.
Matt Wayne is on stage. Shout out. Little activity to the left, stage left. Little, fuck you.
It
Drunk
happens.
ladies talking. And he goes, everything about. He's killing, by the way. About 18 minutes in the show, he goes, everything okay over there? Yeah, everything's okay. He's got the recording. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah. Okay, sure. Just wanted to make sure. About 2 more minutes pass. He's wrapping up. He's got a minute left in his set. And you just hear, fuck you!
Whoa.
Brawl.
Whoa.
Melee breaks out during Matt Wade's set,
Wow.
7:40 p.m.
Holy hell.
I go, what the fuck? And you just hear Matt go, security! Security!
Wow.
And the house lights, I poke my head out. The house lights come up. Big brawl. 2 women. What happened was there was 2 women sitting behind 2 women. It's always women. They're drunk. And they were going, yeah, you shut up. Yeah, shut up. They're drunk assholes talking.
Whoa.
So then they go, hey, ma'am, you got to go. And she goes, all right, I'm leaving. She goes, oh, you know what? I forgot my phone. And she walks back in and just fucking cold cocks the lady.
Whoa.
Grabs by the hair, punches her in the face. Her friend starts punching her in the face.
Keep Portland weird.
House lights come up. 4 ladies all punching each other in the face. So I'm like, what is going on? So Matt's like, what do I do? What should we, security? And I open the curtain. I go, Matt, get over here. Because it's a huge brawl. I just pull Matt off stage. I go, get over here. Now I pop out to watch. The whole crowd goes crazy. They go, hey, there he is. Woo!
Oh, wow.
So there's 4 women kicking the snot out of each other, just grabbing each other's tits and bushes. The crowd goes, hey, Joey. And I'm doing this. Hey, how's it going? I'm talking to people. I go, what the fuck's going on? They go, we have no idea. Then about a 6'9" guy with a big Portland fucking dude.
Like a lumberjack.
Like Chuck if he was attractive. Just gets up.
Too hard to picture.
6'7", 230 pounds, beard down to his tits. Walks over and just pow!
What?
Nails a woman right in the side of the head. Her head smashes the wall. She goes down.
Equality.
Lady grabs the glass, smashes another guy. You just hear, you can't hit it. Stop hitting. It's
What
a
the
fucking,
fuck?
it's like a cartoon smoke.
Yes.
So I go, this is great. The waitresses are trying to grab. So I grab my phone. I go, I'm going to call the cops. This is nuts because we got waitresses trying. People are getting smashed over the head. Men are punching women. Dogs and cats living together.
Holy mass hysteria.
Kamala never worked at McDonald's. Ducks are getting stolen. So I get on the phone and I go, all right, I got to call the cops. I don't know the number, so I just dial 911. Who cares?
Wow, the headliner.
I go, 911. I'm standing on the side of the stage. Everyone's looking at me. I call 911. It just rings. This is Portland, by the way. America, we're going down the tubes. I call 911. It rings for about 8 minutes. Nobody answers. I finally just go, all right, I guess they don't have 911 in this city. So I hang up. I go, well, whatever. What are you going to do?
Oh, my God.
They start getting these bitches out of here. They're pulling them out by the hair. Everyone's ponytails, wigs are coming off. 7:30 at night, by the sun is out.
Wow.
And Matt Wade's not exactly Lenny Bruce. It's not like he's like fucking, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Lights are up.
Moly.
I walk out and they go, what are we gonna do? It's a delay. We'll mop up. They're throwing him down the stairs like Jazzy Jeff. Then they go, this is hilarious. They're like, well, Matt will go on, do his last 3 minutes. And we'll have the MC do a couple minutes. I'm like, what are you, crazy? I'm like, no, I'll go out there.
Yeah.
I go, we have another show. This is a 10-minute delay.
Oh, this is the early show.
And like, what's Matt going to do? Go out there and be like, so as I was saying, I'm like, I love Matt, but he's done. His portion of the show is done. They've already seen me.
Yes.
I'll just come out. So then my phone starts vibrating. It's a 503 number. It just says Portland.
911.
So I go, I swear to God, this is true. I go, hello? They go, hi, this is 911. We got a missed call from you.
You up?
Is that the craziest thing you've ever heard?
What the hell is this? They got you on the callback.
It was like it was you. I'm like, hey. They're like, yeah, we missed a call. I'm like, yeah. I'm down here at the Portland Helium. There's a.
I was in the shower. We missed your emergency phone call.
Is that crazy? Like I was talking to Monis about it, who's from Portland. You call 911 in New York, it doesn't even ring.
Right.
You just hit 911. They go, hi, 911.
Yeah, they go black or Hispanic.
Exactly. True story. That happened to Sarah. And so I go, yeah, there's a big brawl down here. I don't know. You might want to send somebody by. And they're like, well, how many people are involved? And I'm like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6. But I'm like, she's like, where are they? What's happening now? I'm like, oh, they're gone. I'm about to go on stage.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm the headliner. I go, I got to go up. But yeah, I just figured somebody should be involved.
Sure.
So then they go, okay. And I go, I got to go. So I'm like, I'm at work. I'll see you later. So I hang up. Whatever. I walk on stage. Now, this is a little bit dicey because it turns out I called the cops on one of my super fans.
Oh, man, this is a lot of layers, Fatty.
So I walk on stage, the crowd goes crazy, and of course I do a whole... And by the way, I have a camera guy coming Saturday. Nobody Friday.
They got a house cam, right? They got something in the wings?
I don't know. I said this. I'm like, this is... You wonder why everyone's at arenas and I'm playing Portland Helium for 12 people? I should have had a 3-camera shoot and made a feature film about this.
I mean, this is UFC in the Sphere, baby.
I mean, and I was ripping. I go, what is going on? This is the early show. Portland's gay. My father sucks. Whatever.
It's supposed to be about compost and hemp. And now we're fist fighting the whores.
So I go, this is crazy. And I go, I called the police. Half the crowd starts booing. They're like, boo, hey, come on. And then
you're
the
a
guy over here goes, what the fuck? And I'm like, so the whole show, I'm like, am I just a Karen piece of shit? But I'm like, there's a guy beating a woman over here.
Right.
Glasses are getting smashed. And comedy club waitresses shouldn't be in between fist fights.
Sure, of course.
And I'm sorry, I'm an old school guy. If there's a melee, that's what the police are supposed to be for.
Yeah, and also there was security there back when I was banging. Is that gone?
There's security, but the big scary security guard, he's at the door making sure the hobos and the freaks don't come in.
Got it.
And they don't have the little phone cord antenna
Oh,
thing.
you need the Secret Service, SS.
So he was probably downstairs just kind of picking his nails, making sure the junkies don't come in.
Sure.
Not realizing there's 4 cunts smashing each other's face in.
Yeah, they're never there when you need them.
So some of the crowd booed. People are like, oh, police. I mean, half the crowd claps, but I'm like, I guess I'm an asshole.
Right.
And then I go, oh, it's a crazy weekend because David Cross was in town, Brian Regan was in town, and Theo was in town.
Jesus, Janel, the Big Four.
And a big guy over here goes, yeah, Theo's in town, but we wanted to see you. We think you're better. And I was like, that's damn right, sir. Thank you. And then I go, yeah. And I go, that was a crazy brawl. What the fuck happened? And someone goes, well, this guy punched a woman in the head. And I go, wait, that was you.
Oh, the big guy.
He sat back down.
Wow.
The guy that punched the lady in the head is back sitting there with a cocktail.
This is like a whodunit. Everybody's ratting each other out. I don't know what's going on.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So can you imagine just blasting a woman in the face and sitting back down with your cocktail?
No, I'd be hard and coming.
And he's the guy that goes, Theo's in town, but we love you. We wanted to see you. And now I realize I've just come out and confessed that I called the cops on this guy.
Oh, you narked on the Vikings.
So now
I'm listening.
So now I'm pulling back. I'm like, well, I called the cops because my cousin works there. I hadn't talked to him in a while.
By the
And
way, they didn't answer.
Yeah, nobody answered. And, oh, geez, I shouldn't have called it. You did the right thing, sir. Punch a woman in the head. Sucker punch a woman in the head, I might add.
Yeah, you narked on Chris Brown over here.
So I feel terrible. And then the whole show sucks because I'm like, am I a piece of shit? I'm a bad guy. But also, I'm like, how is this guy still here?
Well, he's glad you didn't have the 4-camera shoot. That guy would have been front page headline news.
Thank God. So we'll fail together. And then, by the way, his wife is like,
Oh,
like, stop it. Shut up.
He hits me all the time. I'm next.
And I go, okay, yeah, I won't mention it again. And then about 10 minutes in, the door guy comes over, and you just hear and I go, what's going on? And all 4 of them get up. They're like, we got to go. They're asking us to leave.
Oh, no.
And they go, we got to go talk to the cops. And now I feel terrible because the police are outside.
And then Thor's got to walk out. That's quite an exit.
They all walked out, and I was like, can you come back? Like, can you talk to the cops and come back? They go, no, we'll see you next time. Now I think they hate me. I've lost 4 fans. Hopefully not. I didn't mean to. I just thought there should be some authority here.
Sure. Wow.
It's above the waitress's pay grade.
Yeah, that shouldn't be on them. Ted Turner.
You can't have a fucking brawl in a bar.
No, that's bananas.
So they leave, and I'm like, that was bad. I'm sorry. I have so few fans. I can't lose them. They got off the Patreon because I called the cops on them.
So is he in jail? Is he getting plowed in jail?
No, it's Portland.
Okay.
Because Portland's one of the cities that actually defunded the police.
How about that?
There are a bunch of dorks out there. So
Really? They only have one line.
they went down there, and there's plenty of lines. They just shoot them into their arm. So they go down there, I guess, and the cops were like, yeah, all right, don't do it again, and you better get out. You can't go back in, whatever.
All right.
I guess the guy knew the woman that was getting beat up, so he went to protect his friend or whatever. But so he's a good guy. You know, every once in a while you got to punch a bitch in the side of the head.
It happens.
If you're a Tuesday, you punch all the women you want. I apologize. I shouldn't have called the cops. I'm a bad guy.
It's all right in my book.
So, anyways, fucking massive melee fisticuffs in the middle of the show, 7:30 show.
Wow, that is wild. I've never heard of a police thing and a guy punching a woman. I mean, that's quite a tale.
It was a crazy tale, and the craziest part was 911 calling me back, being like, "Hey, yeah, we got a missed call." Like, I'm like, that is. They refund the police for the love of fucking Christ.
Good Lord. Or else it's going to be mountain men just walking around hitting whores.
It's crazy. And then that night, by the way, we got dropped off at the hotel, Matt and I, by a Lyft driver. And right as we're pulling up like an alley leading to the hotel, there's like a guy covered in face tattoos and a skateboard. He's just swinging it, walking straight towards the car. Scariest guy I've ever seen. Lyft drops us off. The front door of the hotel closes at midnight. It's a shithole. So we're like this, let us in.
Jesus.
And there's a guy with his face tattoo. I mean, it's like Zombieland out there.
It's Mad Max.
Not bad.
But yeah, that guy was at Theo's show, I heard.
So I'm like, we're shaking the fucking thing. I'm like, God damn it, this is crazy. And then I see like a crazy kook walking up the street, and I'm like, this is it. And the Lyft driver didn't leave because he saw it. I was about to jump back in the car.
Wow.
The crazy kook goes, hey, they're calling you guys. They're over here. The side door is open.
Oh.
So I thought this guy was going to murder us. He's actually like, right over here. You enter over here. And we get in the hotel, and just a crazy night. It's one of those areas downtown Portland where you get in the hotel, you're like, whew.
Wow.
But anyways, Portland, they're keeping it weird. But the show is still amazing, by the way.
All
All the
right.
shows were great. I love that city, despite its
I did too.
its flaws and lack of police. I didn't see a single cop, by the way, the whole trip.
What the hell is happening out there? The Pacific North Anal is just a mishmash of nuts.
They got to revote. You can't have heroin in the streets and refund the police. I understand retraining, all that crap, but you need police.
Yes.
It doesn't. I don't know what else to say. You got to have cops.
It's just gonna fall into place. Like remember Seattle had that. What was that? Chad.
Bono?
It was like their big. They made an area where it was walled off, and there was all like hipsters and
kind of.
Antifa. They were like, in this area, laws don't exist or whatever. It was like a compound.
Yeah, Portland did that too, I think.
Oh,
They had a
okay.
whole section. It was it's a little wonked up there.
It's cuckoo. It used to be so pretty. The big trees, the Rainier Mountain, the cherries, the ocean, the Starbucks, the fish throwing.
Yeah, it's still great. I still love it, but there's parts that you're like, Jesus Christ. But Portland fucking rules. The club is awesome. I love that Alphabet District. Forest Park is the most beautiful park in any city in America.
Very nice.
So thanks to everyone that came out. But boy, and sorry, sir.
Yeah. We'll send you a onesie.
Yeah, a gift packet. But all right, do we have time to squeeze some stuff in here?
What are we at here?
We're at 52.
All right, you got a few minutes. Yeah. I know you got to run, but
No, I'll just say my piece. That's crazy. The food poi and the mountain man, So that's a wild night. And I'm bummed you didn't get that tape, but what can you do?
Mickey Mantle.
There it is. So I just had a crazy comedy weekend. Friday, flew to St. Louis, met Soder. By the way, maybe I'm the cheapest, gayest man on the planet.
You are.
Every hotel that comics get is like a 5-star, beautiful palace.
Uh-huh.
I don't do that. I gotta go Garden Inn or whatever, Hilton, Doubletree.
Don't you love a nice hotel, though?
I do, but to me, it's not worth it.
Oh, I love a nice hotel.
You go splurge?
Oh, I mean, I'm not booking my own hotel all that often.
I'm not either.
Occasionally, but yeah, I'll try to get something. I mean, I go medium nice, a little above the midline, I would say.
All right. Well, we stayed in some fucking castles, and we went to St. Louis. Did open for Jim Jeffries at the Fox Theater. Beautiful theater. Jim Jeffries is the coolest guy. Great hang. It was cool to open for a guy I watched growing up. I was like, oh, this guy's awesome.
Sober now, right?
And sober as a judge,
By the way,
divorced,
Jim.
kids, the whole thing. And great theater. And he's got a thing for the disabled.
Is that right? Like
Yeah.
sexually?
No, not sexually, I don't think. Although that would be very easy. But he's just, if there's any disabled people here, I'll meet you after the show. So after the show, he's like, you want to come out with me? I'm talking to a guy with the hands on the shoulders. I got flipper arm. I got a wheelchair. I got that guy. And it's you feel good.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should start hanging out with some disabled people.
Get the disabled, because you can shit on them right to their face, and they're like, thank you. Everybody's so nice to me and treats me like a retard. And I'm like, well, you are. And, you put a broomstick in the spokes, and they love it.
You can really diss them.
You can diss them. I was wheeling one of them and yanking his chair back. He was like, whoa, whoa. I mean, we had a great time.
No kid. I mean, I visited the wounded veterans when I was in Iraq,
Oh.
and that was not fun.
Right.
It wasn't like, what's on your shirt? Bloop. It was more like just sad and like, sorry. And I'm not a celebrity either, so I was kind of like, well, it's good to see you. I mean, I felt
Right.
good, but they were like, who's this?
Yeah.
Where's
yeah.
Gary Sinise?
Well, I know you appreciate a good story. Nobody's got more stories than Jim Jeffries. I mean, every story you're like, that's incredible, that's a banger, that's holy shit, that's mind-blowing. He had some Jimmy Carrs, him and Jimmy Carr tour together. 2 great Jimmy Carr lines, and then we'll get out of here. Jimmy Carr, they're meeting the disabled people after the show. Blind lady, full service dog, big old hound. And he goes, what kind of dog you got there? Blind lady, she goes, German Shepherd. He goes, "Is that what they told you?" Great
funny.
line. And
Classic.
then he goes up to another guy who's got the hands on the shoulders, real flappies, and he goes, "What are you, a small arms dealer?" I mean, come on!
Hey,
That is a funny limey.
that's good stuff.
So then we pack up, hit the road next day, airport to Atlanta, the other Fox Theater. Hotlanta, killer. That was a banger. And then I part ways with Jim, and me and Soder fly from Atlanta, the bottom right, to Vancouver.
That's
top
a
left. Hall. Jerry Hall. And we are running to the airport. We got fucked at the Atlanta airport with the passports, and we finally got through, ran on the plane, and then we did the Great Outdoors Fest in Stanley Park, outdoor. Fahim, Theo, Santino, Barbosa, Soder.
Wow.
8,000 people. Unbelievable. Took the red eye back. So I flew 8 years to get there, did the show, flew right back on JetBlue, landed at 6:30 in the morning.
Now, let me ask, what was the order of that show? Did you guys flip coins or what? We've been to Stanley Park together, too. We rented bikes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Talk about a great park. Well, I asked to go early because I had the red eye. So everybody was like, "Hey, please go up." So Fahim opened, and then I went. And you got to do full. We're each doing 30. That's
How
a
long's
long
the show.
Well, Fahim did 15. I did 30. Soder does 30. Santino does 30.
Wow.
And Theo was just hanging. He did the night before.
Oh, okay.
So we'd hang out with Theo because you're like, you're Elvis. You're like, Tom Cruise.
It's crazy.
He's so famous.
He's interviewing the president.
Yes,
Or the
yes.
former president.
Yes, so that's weird. I knew this guy on Road Rules, in 2001 or whatever.
Right.
So crazy and just pretty cool. We got all these great friends. We got these great lives. Fox Theater, Jim Jeffries, Santino, Barbosa. All these people are just making millions of dollars and fans, and then just fly back on JetBlue 13F. And, oh boy, that was a bitch. Took a Xanax, conked out. By the way, found some green Hulks in my bag.
Oh, God.
So I'm hooked on those again. And, well, I took one. When you know what it is, you can really utilize it better. I slept the whole
Sure.
way, and it was great.
That's nice.
Yeah, so then I did the dojo last night, and here we are. So everything was out without a hitch. Great time. Just very grateful. Happy to be alive. I'm gay.
What a group. I mean, I love Fahim, one of my all-time favorites.
The man.
That guy makes me howl.
It's so funny.
Howl.
Great
So
hang.
silly.
So
I love silly.
Yeah. There was for some reason we were walking down the street in Vancouver, and a guy had straps hanging off his car window for some reason. I think he was like a construction guy, and Fahim's like, shit. I forgot. I gotta do a workout. And he just starts doing the straps on the car, and no one saw that coming. It's just a good time.
He's a silly goose and first class and a handsome boy, I might add,
Very
too.
good looking Afghani,
Yeah,
right?
I believe so.
Who can tell anymore?
I think so. We're all one country.
We're all villains.
We're all one land. All right, well, I guess we got to wrap this up. Sorry I hogged, but
No, that was
some
epic.
wild puking and a brawl in the same weekend.
Good times, yeah. You guys, we're doing it for you. Get on the Patreon. There's more where that came from. Eat my ass. See you in hell. Queef it up.
We got to do some plugs for God's sake.
Oh, what do you got
Jesus
there,
Christ,
Fatty?
for the love of Christ! But by the way, we're doing an extra we have a bonus this week. 'Cause,
You better believe it.
We shot some fun stuff with no microphone, but it's still cool. Soder's in there. Karen, we're running around.
Still sounds better than Rupert.
Yeah, and Rupert Poopert. But, yes, so Town Hall coming up November 9th. For the love of Christ, get those tickets. Coming from Jersey, coming from Long Island, coming from my father's cock into my mother's ass. What else is it? Next weekend or this weekend, I guess, whatever it is, Helium. Portland, fucking Philly. My mind is mush.
Oh, love it.
Philadelphia Helium this weekend. Shooting the new special October 27th at Zanies, which I'm very excited about. Madison the weekend leading up to it. So I go Madison. I have Royal Oak the weekend before that. Big month.
Big
Philly,
pipes.
Royal Oak, Madison, Chicago.
Good golly.
Gonna be nuts. And then Town Hall. And then October 10th, I think it might be sold out, the Tom Dustin New York premiere. There's only about, 10 tickets as we're speaking right now.
See you there, Fatty.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
Is
I think we're
Tom
gonna-
coming?
Tom's coming. We're doing a Q&A with Bennington afterwards. And then we're going to do a big one in Boston. Boston people, get excited. Big screening, 350-seater at the Armory in Somerville.
Hiya.
Don't have the date yet. It's getting finalized. And then also I'll be at the Wilbur in April. That's not even announced yet.
Oh,
but
jeez,
Patriots
Louise,
Day weekend.
man, you're cooking.
So it's big things going on. Join the Patreon, please, for the love of God. I can't afford this apartment. I spent too much money on a first-class flight, and I threw up.
Hey, there you go. I'll be in Portland soon. Can't wait at the Albert Schnitzer Hall, whatever the fuck that is.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds fun. Chicago Theater. I might meet the LD.
Yes!
I have a weird feeling that's not going to work out. It's just too perfect.
No, it's going to happen.
Yeah, so Chicago, boy, oh boy. I'm marknormancomedy.com. Follow us on Punch Up. A million dates coming Dallas, Houston, I believe Salt Lake. We'll see what happens. I'm going back to clubs. I want to work out this new hour and put it down.
Put it down, put it up, put it down. Chuckles.
What do you got, Chuck E. Cheese?
Check out my podcast, Fun Bearable. We just dropped an episode with Jeff Tremaine, the director of the Jackass movies.
Oh, cool.
That's a biggie.
Yeah, he's coming out with a new show on
Jim
Paramount
Jeffries.
Plus.
Hey,
there you go.
he's right there. Jesus.
Yeah, he has a new show called Nothing But a Good Time. It's the history of 80s hair metal. So we put out this episode that's coming out. So that's
rules.
out now. And then I think by the time this comes out, we will drop the Rick and Morty panel that I moderated with Chris Parnell. And that was really fun. So
Hell yeah.
check that out. I think that's out by this week.
Well, you got a good life.
Funbearablepod.com.
And you could be banging lots of girls, but you're loyal to this one lady. God bless you.
Yeah, big mistake.
I know a couple people that wouldn't mind being in your pants. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
can't even believe it.
I don't know any.
Well, I made it up. All right, join the Patreon. George is saying cut it. Leave a comment, like us, follow us, whatever the fuck.
No one
Wave it
wants
up
to
and praise
be
Allah.
in